So all of that I will take full responsibility for. And on the day that my cycle was due, contacting them saying I would like to do IVF. I will be accountable for that. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get those babies, ladies. I see the crystal raindrop. Good morning, Fertility fam. How are you? It's Tuesday, May 29th. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. What's up, Fertility fam? It's the day after Memorial Day weekend. I hope you had an amazing 3-day weekend if you had 3 days off, and I hope you got to celebrate all the veterans who died for their country. I'm back home. I spent most of the weekend over at Known Donors. I'm not sure where I left off on the vlog on Saturday. Probably with Cheyenne and I dancing to Cardi B in the living room. Yeah, that was 2 bottles of rosé at the restaurant, and then came home and had another bottle with Cheyenne. So it was hashtag rosé almost all day. Anyway, so there's a funny BuzzFeed video where they actually tried that out. I'll put a link. I think over here. I'll put the link, or over there somewhere. Yeah, so I'm rambling. Lots of exciting stuff. I did want to mention off the top, there is a young lady on Instagram. Her handle is at Pretty in Frames. I'll put it down below. She has 2 embryos that she is looking to find a mommy for. So I'm not sure if any of you guys are interested in that, but she's Pretty in Frames. I'll put her information. If you're interested in donor embryos instead of your own, that might be an option for you. She has a little boy named Liam. He's quite adorable, so I'm sure all the offspring will also be adorable, his siblings. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool that she was looking to do that. Especially because that's been one of my sort of quandaries about the IVF process, right? Like what to do with those other extra embryos. So yeah, good for her. Good for her. All right, I'm gonna get out of the house. It's probably gonna be a busy day. Hopefully not too crazy. It's warm already. I'm sure you can hear the birds are chirping. The hills are alive. Yeah, let's get the day started, y'all. Alright, so I just left Juice Press. I got a Hawaiian healer. It's got pineapple, ginger, cinnamon, mint, and I added maca. So all good things for post-O. I am 3 DPO today. So, gotta kick in all my tips and tricks for implantation. Snuggle in, little bean, snuggle in! Hi fam, how are you? It is 5:30 and I'm home. I know I said it was gonna be a long day, but it was light at work and I know the rest of the week is gonna be crazy and I was tired, so I just came home. I will do yoga here and I'll probably go for a light walk, but I'm gonna close out with you guys and then do whatever, because I am a little tired. I need to do some kind of exercise for circulatory reasons, but I'm not gonna stress myself out. I wanted to recap because there's a couple of things, like I haven't talked to you guys since Saturday and it's Tuesday and it's been, things have been going on in my head, videos have posted, so I just wanna kind of like update everything all at once. So I'm 3 DPO right now. I'm having like a little bit of twinge in my abdomen, which would be technically too soon for implantation. So I don't know what's going on. I did not have my estrogen patch on yesterday. Well, I had it on, but it was like old. You're supposed to put it on every 48 hours. And I was at Known Donors and I didn't have it with me. So I didn't get it put on until last night, Monday night. It was meant to go on Sunday. So like for 24 hours. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But other than that, I feel like I kind of broke all the rules with this cycle. And I do want to go back because you guys were all like very helpful in saying, you know, what happened with the clinic. I will take responsibility for one, not being aware of the weekend protocol because I had the paperwork, I just didn't look at it. I should not have sent the coordinator an email. I should have called this other number because it was Saturday. And then they would have scheduled me for Monday. To be fair, she did contact me on Monday saying I could go in on Monday for my blood work or Tuesday. She said they would do it up to cycle day 5. I didn't see it during the hours. And remember, this clinic gives you a time slot, an appointment. They don't give you the range like I had in my old clinic, right? So they avoid that kind of flood of people saying everybody come in from 7 to 8:30 and inevitably everybody gets there like 8:25. This program, this clinic gives you an appointment. So I could have gone on Monday had I gotten the message earlier, but I still didn't know if I would have gone if I was doing IUI or IVF. So you guys saw that video where then I talked to the financial coordinator and then she talked to the doctor and then came back and said, IVF for next time, let's do IUI this time. So all of that I will take full responsibility for. And on the day that my cycle was due, contacting them saying I would like to do IVF. So all of that sort of mishmash was, I will be accountable for that, right? As far as like the back and forth of are you doing IUI, IVF, who said, who's on first. If you've ever played a game of telephone, you know that those go wrong really fast. And so that part does get a little frustrating. I did wish they took better notes about what was said to me by whom. So I don't have to keep going, well, when I talked to, you know, Aunt Esther. Yeah, but we moved forward. I'm over it. I didn't let it stress me out. It was like frustrating, but also amusing. Like we have to laugh at ourselves on this journey because God knows, like we would lose our mind if we didn't see the humor in it. Yeah, so all turned out well. Had the scare with the lining and that worked out fine. So all in all, I feel good about it. I will say, I feel like, known donor was way more supportive than I had expected of him, and I really do appreciate that. I know I made the thing about the awkward sex, but that was fine. But like when I did my blood work on cycle day 4, he talked to me, like he sent me a text later, like I talked to him about it and like what our next steps were. And then he sent me a text later like, oh, I forgot to ask you about your FSH, which I thought was cute because he watches the channel, where he used to. I don't know if he does now that we hang out again. But so that he remembered what FSH was, and I was like, you won't believe it, the nurse, you know, didn't even ask me. So that was nice. And then just really nice. And like today he sent me baby dust, which I thought was cute, and just telling me to like relax. And so that's been nice. I will say I've broken all of the rules. Like I didn't take fuzzy socks in. I didn't take my cute t-shirt in for the IUI because I didn't go home the night before. So I had like, I have a bunch of shirts now, like Think Positive, Baby Dust, Faith, Trust, and Baby. Like I didn't have any of my cute shirts. I didn't bring my socks. I still had on sandals, so my feet were out. And then I went and got a mani-pedi, and so my feet were out for most of the day. I didn't have, you know, like my feet enclosed. You know, they're supposed to be like warm. There was no pineapple here when I got back. Cheyenne had eaten the pineapple. She said she didn't know when I was coming home. So like all of like the things that were meant to do, I did none of it. So, you know, who knows? I lived, and all will be, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So yeah, all my talisman I did not have, but I feel like I was in a better frame of mind and just accepting like what was happening. So that was good. And having known donor be supportive was like an unexpected surprise. So I am grateful for that. And I think there are just some things, like I'm high maintenance, that's all there is to it. Like when we went to get our, what were we there for? Oh, because he went with me when I got my blood work done. We had to sign those IUI consent forms, or was it the blood work? No, with the scan. He went with me for the scan, mid-cycle, the first one, and we filled that out. And then like the nurse or the doctor, it was a different doctor, said like my lining is 5'9", and I was freaking out about that. And then he's like worried about this paperwork, like why does he have to sign it? And I was like on my phone trying to Google why is my lining so thin, what can I do? And it was like stress is not good and your circulation has to be good. And like and I was like, listen, go ask the receptionist about that paperwork. Like I just got that paperwork just like you did. So I can be a little testy. But all in all, he was a good sport about it, and it's not lost on me, like the indignities of, you know, the men going into a room and sitting on some sort of seat cushion with random magazines. Oh, he said there was a magazine of Steve Harvey in there, in with like the porn and the, because it was like, you guys saw it before. If not, I'll put it over here. The random, like, barely legal and whatever else, but there was Steve Harvey, and he was like, I don't know why he was in there. And I was like, well, gay men go in here too, like maybe they like Steve Harvey's lips. And he was just like, stop yourself. So, you know, you gotta find the humor in this. You know, Steve Harvey might be sexy to some man somewhere. Listen, if it helps somebody get a baby, I'm not gonna knock it. Yeah, so that's it. My energy is very high, as you can tell. I'm sure I'm talking really fast. But I feel good, I feel positive, I had therapy, it went well. First world problems, there could be worse things. So I'm a work in progress, I admit it, I'm okay with that. All right, ladies, I am gonna go put on some stretchy clothes and go out and enjoy the sunshine and get some vitamin D and some, you know, increase my circulation. Yeah, but just gonna be good to myself. I hope you guys are being good to yourself. What are some things that you guys do, like 3DPO? Do you exercise more? Do you rest more? Do you start symptom spotting? Let me know down below. I think this is going to be a crazy, in a good way, symptom spotting cycle. So yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just be crazy. Because I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm just going to like have fun, keep it light, and share it all with you guys. All right, I'll talk to you later. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to share it with anybody who might find it interesting. If you know anyone who's like about to TTC or who is, you know, without a child, maybe they're secretly TTCing and haven't told you yet, share it with them. Although they might ask you, how did you find me? Which that's a whole other, just say you were looking for supplements. All right, I'm being silly. See, I told you. Thank you for watching. Bye. Mwah. Baby, I see you all. Crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind.